Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna talk about Tomplay, which is an awesome music app. It's interactive, cross-platform sheet music application that has a lot of backing tracks you can play with, accompaniment tracks, orchestral tracks. There's a lot. This video is sponsored by Tomplay. Thank you so much for sponsoring the video. I can't even think of a better collaboration than this because I'm really passionate about this app and I've been using it for way longer than we've been even thinking about doing a collaboration. So yeah, my review is gonna be, however, completely honest as usual. So yeah, let's dig into the beautiful world of Tomplay. What I love about Tomplay is that it's not just for classical players. Obviously, there's a lot of classical things to play, but there's so much more also. There's music from TVs and movies and video games. There's pop and rock. There's jazz. There's so many different genres, basically, that it covers that I'm really excited about the whole thing. It's for everyone, and I love that because I love teaching, thinking about the student and what the student wants in general, so it really also helps me to use it in teaching as a tool to find some cool pieces for my students to play, really. So I am going to show you how it works. I'm using it on my PC mostly, sometimes on my phone. Basically, when you have one account, you can sync between devices. When you make annotations on your PC, you can sync them to your phone and so on. So it's really great because you don't need to just pick one and be stuck with it and lose everything if you want to use something else. So yeah, so let's check how Tomplay works. So when you open Tomplay and log in, you will be directed to your own My Scores page. There are some folders if you have made some. I actually have. Basically, you can just create a folder from here and give it a name, and then add some stuff from your library there. For example, if there's several pieces you are practicing currently, you can just add them there and they are easily accessible from there without having to browse or search the whole library through. The rest of the things on your folder is actually you can choose how to organize things like difficulty, there's beginner stuff and so on. I am just using the composer one and it shows your recently used ones and then just alphabetically organizing the rest. From the shop you can see the new scores, popular scores. You can also change the instrument from a right corner. There's a lot of instruments available. So yeah, I might actually get back to some piano practice with the Tomplay app. Then you can also browse things. You can browse by composer, style of music, difficulty, accompaniment. There's everything from very beginner to upper advanced level players, so it's great. Then behind me there was these collections things. They have some collections there like film music and yep. I really enjoyed the Halloween collection myself. When you open a score, for example, let's work on this Bach's Flute Sonata in G minor. You can choose if you want to pick the flute and piano part, so you can see the piano score also. It's good for studying the piano parts. I personally use this a lot more, but let's take the flute part for this purpose. There's some settings up right corner. You can change them and see what works best for you, basically. Then from the audio you can pick if you want to hear flute and piano, or just the piano accompaniment, or just the flute part, or just want to basically read the sheet without any music. You can change the tempo to slower and faster. You can also record yourself playing, which is kind of cool, I think. You can also loop hard parts, which is a great feature for practicing, for example, harder parts. So this will loop this one, and you can even drop the tempo to a very practiced tempo to just loop some hard parts and get them memorized properly. One of my favorite features is the annotate the score. So it creates a copy of the score, and you can add, let's say, dynamics, for example, here. Some dynamics. You can also, there's a lot of possibilities here. It's really great, and you can then erase if you are accidentally putting something wrong. You can just erase it. Then another cool feature is the draw feature. You can basically, well, draw anything on the score. For myself, I use it for slurs like this. For example, it's probably easier when you use a tablet, when you can use either your finger or if you have a stylus pen to use with a tablet, that's probably even easier. Then there's a highlight feature. I haven't used this myself, but you can highlight parts of the score if you want to, using different colors. And then there's also the option to add some text. For example, there you can just write, for example, focus, if there's something you need to really focus on. That's pretty much how you can change it, and then you can change to the original score from here, and maybe even make another score by starting the annotation thing on without annotation score. Then you just start playing by press play. You can also hide this if you want to see more of the sheet music. So yeah, so basically that's how Tomplay works. I'm gonna play a bit of the Bach Sonata for you as just kind of a showcase how it works, and yeah, let's do that. So this is how Tomplay works, and it's really quite easy to use in my opinion. I mostly use it on PC, but I have it also on my phone in case I need a backing track and I'm at the university practicing, for example. So it's really cool thing to have on your phone also, or if you have a tablet, obviously. If you are interested in checking Tomplay out, there's a 14-day trial available. To start your 14-day trial, check out the description box from below for the link. And if after the trial you decide to continue using Tomplay, you can get 30% off with code Heline30. which you can also find from the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to listen to some fantasy themed flute playing, go check this video out, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye bye!